104 degrees.
This is like the hottest it's been in forever. But you know what was even hotter? Well, back in 1990, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles showed up at the Disney-MGM studios. And we're going to talk about the history of that. We're going to talk about the location of that. And we're also going to talk about and try and figure out what happened to the original turtle van from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles here at Disney-MGM studios. Now, let's take a closer look. Ooh, it is a warm one. Yes, it's a cruel, cruel summer. I agree with that. We are heading to Hollywood. I'm excited to talk about some Ninja Turtles. Because I was a huge turtle fan growing up. My favorite Ninja Turtle is Raphael. Big collector, had all the toys, watched the cartoon. I've seen every Ninja Turtle movie in theaters, except for the very first one. But recently saw the new Ninja Turtle movie. Got me thinking about the Ninja Turtles back here at Disney-MGM Studios in the 90s. And I was like, hey, I haven't talked about that in a long time. Let's go see what it looks like now. And I figured out some stuff with the old turtle van. The Ninja Turtles will be riding through the park with this van with April O'Neil. And you know how Disney, they like to repurpose a lot of things. They actually did repurpose it once, and I don't know where it is now. We're gonna try and figure that out. And word of advice, if you're coming to the parks, drink water. Lots and lots of water. How's it going, Bo? Talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles today, buddy. Yep, you were here. You remember. Let's travel back. Where were you July 1st, 1990? Well, if you were here at the Disney-MGM studios, you quite possibly were some of the very first families to ever witness the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in a Disney park. Just a few short months before their major motion picture came out. And this is right around the time that, you know, Disney was still embracing Roger Rabbit joining the Disney family. They debuted Roger in the 80s and also welcomed the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. 80s and early 90s. Now the show they had here debuted at the Disney-MGM Studios Streets of America, which are no longer here. It's now a part of Galaxy's Edge. And the show basically was the heroes in a half shell riding down the turtle van through Streets of America with their theme song playing, and April O'Neil was actually singing the theme song. They would do some karate moves, so show off some of their martial arts, introduce each character, and then walk down off the stage and meet and greet with all their fans. It was really cool. I got to see it one time. Don't have my photo though. Don't know where that photo is. But we're gonna go over and try and match up as close as we can where that show was. Hey, good afternoon, Gertie. I'm glad you're open today. Everybody could go for a cold ice cream. Oh, the former home of Streets of America right here. This is all you got. But there's a few photos we can match up that took place on this very road, stretching to the downtown area of Streets of America, where the Turtles had their show. All right, here's the Turtles in their van with April O'Neil. Going down the street here, you can see the old matte backlight that is like a 3D effect. Little skyscrapers they had. No longer exist, but the building straight ahead is the only thing that really exists out of here from this photo. Right here's the other photograph. You can see April O'Neil and the guys. Turtles had little sewer great like tops in their hands. That's pretty cool, right? Raphael's not looking at the camera, obviously. He's got his eye on something. But this is where it took place, right here. So imagine walking down Streets of America, where we are currently walking. This is the former home, Streets of America. In the 90s, you're a huge Turtle fan, but there's no internet, so you had no idea the Ninja Turtles were here. And all of a sudden, you see a yellow van. And that yellow van is blasting the Turtle music and heading towards a stage. So you obviously do the right thing. You start to run like a madman, and then your mom grabs you and she's like, hey, stop. We're going. We want to see the Ninja Turtles. Cowabunga, dude. So I figured I'd make this easy and show you guys where the stage was. Go behind, great movie ride, and you're gonna walk straight ahead. And right now you're seeing a map, and I will show you guys exactly where the stage was on this map. And the only really thing that's left is where we are walking to right now. Basically go straight through here and take a right, and that was the stage. You can see the Pixar 86 and the A113, one of the best kept secrets over here. But that's where the Turtle show was. So the show stayed open from July 1990 to June 1995, when all of a sudden kids were into Mighty Morphin Power Rangers more than the Turtles. And then foreshadowing, eventually a character would take over the Turtle Van. That's right, the Green Army Men would take over the Turtle Van. Let's go match up a few more spots. And then we're gonna talk about this little van over here and show you the proof that they took the van. So July 1990, this place was a brand new park. It had just opened May of 1989. Just about a year old, and they brought the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. In fact, they did a photo shoot right over here with the former sign welcoming you to the studios, where this was the backlot tour entrance with all the characters you could actually see here at the Disney-MGM studios, including, you guessed it, Heroes in a Half Shell, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You can see Roger and Indy and Little Mermaid and Ewoks and the dinosaurs. Crazy, right? None of those characters are here today except for Indy in Star Wars. Now, I have no idea how long this show lasted, when it started or when it ended, but you can see the Green Army Men and Sarge on top of this van, that if you look closely at the van, you can see it was the Turtle Van. I'll insert this Turtle Van photo for reference. You can see the side piece of the van you could stand on like Raphael. You can also see in the front they put a box. There used to be a turtle shell. And even the back part of this van that the Green Army Men are standing in front of has the back lip that sticks up on the back like a little fin. You can see this photograph that I'm about to show you. Check out the back fin. And shout out to my friend Kat for letting me use this photograph. You can see her, the Green Army Men, and her dad on the far right. And look at the back of the van. That right there proves it. It's the Turtle Van for sure. Now the question is, whatever happened to that Turtle Van? I was for certain they repurposed it. You know, I looked at a lot of different parades from back in the day, a lot of like seasonal videos, could not find the Turtle Van. So who knows what it's used for nowadays. Be cool if they could bring it back on location here and have it set up, but it's a thing of the past. But it is interesting that the Green Army Men used it after the Turtles, so it didn't get completely destroyed, you know what I mean? So what do you guys think about the history of Ninja Turtles in this park? Do you think they could have, made a comeback here? I never know. You know, it's hard to guess on those things. I don't think they could have made an entire Ninja Turtles, section in this park like Toy Story. But I definitely could see the Ninja Turtles making a comeback. But now with Paramount and everything and the licensing and all that kind of stuff, I don't think we'll ever see it back in a Disney park. But then again, whoever thought we would see the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles at a Disney park? But this was fun, reminiscing about the Ninja Turtles and having a discussion about the Turtle Van. And it definitely won't be our last visit here to Hollywoodland. It's been a minute since I did a video on the Ninja Turtles here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. I actually watched my old video I did, and Star Wars was under construction, so Galaxy's Edge was all walled up, and it hurts that I never did a video actually over in the area, the actual area, and matched all that up. That's why you can't hold off on things at theme parks, especially like certain areas of the park. If you want to document it, you better do it. But this was a lot of fun. I'm completely drenched. It's hot, it's sweaty. I'm ready for cooler weather. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys on the next adventure. Until then, stay weird. Goodbye.